week I was in New Iberia, Louisiana. So I'm real glad to be by a freeway at this point.
Well, we did that gig together.
Yeah. At one point, Huggins was on stage and he yelled out, he did a joke about, he always ends up with psychic women, psycho women.
The psychic ones know ahead of time what's going to happen, so that's why
he always ends up with them. He always ends up with psycho women, the kind of women that would hum the soundtrack to Cujo, right? And as he said that, somebody in the crowd just started going, hum job, hum job, hum job. I have no idea. This is the kind of people.
So they threw my dad out, and then New Iberia has been so good to me.
I did stand-up comedy in a rest home in Louisiana. Place called the Agent Cajun. You're just like Johnny Carson here with Rodney Dangerfield. It's great. So how's your health?
It's okay now, but last week, Johnny.
These kids today.
But that's not the worst gig you've ever worked in.
Carl and I did stand up in Freeport, Texas, at a club called Mexican Food. At the time, that was a big thrill.
Well, did they put you up at a nice place?
Yeah, the Velvet Elvis Inn. And
well, I'm sure it had all the comforts of.
It had free cable in every room.
Free cable, that's not bad.
There were no fucking TVs, but the cable was this high as we measured it. But it's really good to be here.
You got your first job, you were telling me, was in Louisiana. Jim used to be in radio.
I grew up here in Houston. I lived here for like 21 years. Lived at home with the folks. Went to college for a while and gave that up. Went to the Columbia School of Broadcasting. They got me a job in radio, an exciting broadcasting career. A job in Oakdale, Louisiana,
Which is where?
Which is about as crowded as this place right now. It's geez, I don't know. It's near Mowada. Does that help you at all?
Oh yeah, it's located
near Pixley. I don't know, wherever that is. But I had a great job. This is my first time away from home. I lived with my parents all of my life. This is my first time getting away. I'm driving in the car crying, right? Because I've got everything I own in the car. I'm leaving home for the first time. I had to work at this radio station and live in a trailer home, a rat-infested trailer home next to the station. And the first day my shift was over, I went back to the trailer and there was another DJ living there. And he had a woman in there with him, this big, fat, Cajun woman. Is the term, real loosely. But she was in his bedroom and her 5-year-old son sleeping on the couch while they're making love in there. And I came home to this, the first night away from home. So I went to my room, tried to cry myself to sleep. About 10 minutes later, I hear the shower going. They're in the shower together. I hear the shower cut off, and then my door opens and this guy throws the woman in bed with me. She wants more. And I'm kicking her and crying at the same time. No, I want to go home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. So then this woman left, and I couldn't sleep because I was just too upset. So I got up and was getting something to eat, and this guy was bragging about his escapades with this married woman. And about this time, a truck stopped on the highway right outside, and he thought, some more women are here to see me. Yeah, this guy was really a jerk. So he went to the front door, and he just kicked the door open, expecting about 4 women to be waiting for him out there. And as he kicked the door open, gunfire was echoing through the woods of Louisiana. I dove across the living room floor. This is my first night away from home. I'm getting shot at this point, and still crying. I think I cried for 12 hours, in fact. So there were gunshots. The trailer got shot up, but we didn't get hit. But I drove into the kitchen. The truck sped away. So we stayed there for about the next hour with all the lights off, watching the highway as each car that went by. Somebody was going to stop. Well, finally we saw a truck go by. We thought it might be the same truck. It went down about 100 yards. It pulled off the road. The lights went on. All kinds of things are going through my mind at this point. I'm seeing a guy, Jason, coming through the woods at this point. And so after about a minute or two, I just decided I'm going to get in my car and just drive, go anywhere. And this guy got in with me, and we hauled ass, and this truck pulled out and was following us through the streets of downtown Oakdale, through the street of downtown Oakdale at about 100 miles an hour. And we went to the jail, and that's where we spent the night, in jail, in Oakdale. The first night away from home, with winos. And I got up the next morning and went to Western Auto and bought a gun. And that guy got fired the next day. That was my first night away from home.
Well, how long? You didn't work there?
A week. A week more. That was I got another job, and in fact, Carl and I met at the next station about a week after that.
Okay.
partner.
I don't know if the other guys will back me up on this, but as a general rule, people DJs that we see that become comics aren't generally very, very funny, but you and Carl are certainly the exception.
Well, I am.
How did y'all decide to become comics, or why?
I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. Do you know why you decided to? I don't know.
Yes, I know exactly. Somebody threatened my life.
We got an Oakdale, or no, where did this happen?
No, this was...
Now I'm going to be the straight man for 5 minutes.
Well, maybe this will work.